Hey folks, and welcome back to the Antioch Chronicles. Antioch Chronicles. This is part of the Thoughts and Chaos episode 3, but it's marked down as Antioch 1.9.5, which to me reads it's meant to be a bridge between episode 1 and episode 2, or maybe at least a recap, or something. I don't know. I haven't taken a look at it yet. So, let us do so. Interlude, Better Times. 3 short stories set between Sonic Storm and Native Sons, telling the stories of Trench, Moloch, Mox, and Gurney. Welcome to Thoughts and Chaos. And they did get back the original people for the voicing, it seems, so that's cool. No one will quite get these voices right, you know? So it'll be quite jarring if they didn't. Similarly, it'll be jarring if they didn't do I didn't have voice acting for it.
Hey, what are you having? Haven't heard of that one. Hey, Angel, get this guy another I'll have the usual. I'm Haley. What's your name? If you say I'm walking away.
That music better be safe.
Maintain your guard, Moloch. You attack too brashly.
And your timidity will be your undoing.
Please forgive me for interrupting. Master Jipok requires your presence at an emergency meeting of the Conclave.
This does not bode well.
Indeed.
When they said short,
Well, this sucks.
Tell me about it, mate.
All that work just to end up back where we started.
Only this time we're getting paid less and getting what must be the worst posting in the galaxy.
Actually, I had an idea about that. So what do you think? It's crazy, but if Mad Dog's right, we'll be rich.
He's as mad as a cut snake, Gurney. It's completely loony.
I just said that.
And what about this broker bloke? Guy that high up the food chain sounds like someone you don't want to piss off if you aim to keep on breathing.
Nobody's seen him in months. He's probably dead. Why else would he abandon a base like this? It'll be perfect, Charlie. We'll be a stone's throw away.
We're gonna need an army to break into a place like that.
With Mad Dog's boys and these chuckleheads, we've got an army.
Right, a bunch of burned out ghosts and deadbeat stim junkies.
Hey, don't forget the scientists.
The guy's crazy enough to want to be on that planet?
All directly under your command. Come on, Charlie.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this.
You were so scared. It was like you'd never spoken to a woman before.
It was all an act, perfectly designed to lure you in.
Well, nicely done, smooth operator. 6 months is a hell of a lot longer than I've stuck around with anyone else.
Speaking of, I've been thinking. 6 months is a long time to keep switching apartments. So,
Go on.
why don't you move in?
Trent, I love you.
You do?
Of course I do, but I'm not moving in with you. On the other hand, you'd be more than welcome to move in with me.
Oh.
For centuries, we have been consumed by petty jealousies and backbiting. No more. The decadence of the Protoss must come to an end. What I have done in Kel-Kalas is but a glimpse of the future.
We have received no further communication from Teros.
But what of Kel-Kalas?
Our observers arrived there moments ago. Behold what Severak has wrought. The city has been leveled. We fear what he intends next.
This is madness. We must stop him.
The Conclave agrees. Will you lead the attack, Jipok?
I would be honored.
It's the job of a lifetime, Trent.
Working for the Combine?
Better than the Confederacy, isn't it?
Marginally.
Look, it's not like we're calling it quits. Each dig is only 6 months.
Only?
And we'll talk all the time, I promise. But I can't pass this up.
It won't be the same.
Of course not, but it'll still be great. And hey, I was thinking,
Really?
maybe when I get back.
If you say,
When I get back, maybe we get married?
If you notice the book on the ground, Warcraft Adventures.
Gurney,
Yeah, boss?
I'm going to kill you.
Not if the Zerg get me first.
Fair point. Don't worry, mate. I've got your back.
That's not very reassuring under the circumstances.
To be honest, his back already looks like a coffin.
We're almost there. They call it Mount Midnight. Maybe the perfect base. It's...
If you say too easy, I really will kill you.
Antaro Adun, children of the Conclave. Are you ready to confess your sins and embrace redemption?
You are mad, Severak. The only sin I see is the genocide you have brought upon our brothers. Your acolytes have been captured and will soon face justice. Your reign of terror is over. Surrender now.
I have already surrendered, Jipok. Like you and the other members of the Conclave, I once waged a tireless war on our own people. Our schemes and machinations driving out the very things that once made us great. No more. Our purity has been tainted, but the taints can be expunged. We can be redeemed. Our fallen brothers shall be born anew, free of their sins. Purity awaits.
The eyes. You monster. How dare you profane their sacrifice with this puppetry? This ends now, with my blade in your throat and your heart in my hand.
Interlude Secrets. 3 short stories telling the stories of Mohawk, Kurt Broker, and Nanath Terradon. Is this the other one? Or, like, did he go straight into the next mission? I guess so. Or is there multiple stages to this? One thing.
I once lived for ire, but now, not even my death, or 1,000 others, can stop the homeworld from burning to ashes around us.
Word from Zeratul, Master. He and Aldaris have ordered the evacuation of Ire.
And so the Conclave's arrogance has finally come home to roost.
Shall we withdraw, Master?
No. Our mission remains. We travel to Antioch.
Hundreds of thousands of credits? Years of research? Gone? How is this possible?
I don't know, sir. The dampening field should have crippled those Protoss vessels.
And their Terran allies?
Sir, I'm really not the right person to ask. Perhaps Commander Smith.
You deserve this fate. Silence, Phantom. Centuries of imprisonment are nothing compared to the horrors you have wrought. Impossible! At last, the hour of my master's vengeance is at hand.
Sir, it seems that the Psi Cocoon's dampening field was, well, dampened.
This should not be possible. Who else possesses this level of technology?
Well, sir, that's the thing. We've been up for 2 days straight trying to figure this out. There's only one place the Protoss could have gotten this technology.
From us.
Yes, sir. Remember how we thought we lost Mount Midnight to the Zerg? It looks like that wasn't quite true.
We managed to get a team inside the facility. The computers were wiped, but we did recover this.
A Terran strike force escorting a probe within the walls of Mount Midnight. I want to know who this man is.
Dig. Soon we shall be cleansed of sin and made anew. For purity.
Okay, so my take on that was wrong.
No. Stand down, children of the Conclave. Embrace oblivion.
Master, we are receiving a transmission. The Temple of Japak is under attack.
Ignore it. Let it fade into oblivion, along with Japak's memory.
Yes, Master. What are your orders?
We will begin construction of a new temple here, in the province of Saya.
Master, why have you not told him of Nanotyru's treachery?
The Judicator embraces the Archon as if he were Kas himself.
You believe that they are in league?
Perhaps. He could simply be a pawn, or a fool. Either way, he is above all else a child of the Conclave, his mind clouded by their narrow doctrine. We know too well the destruction his kind has visited upon those that dare to think for themselves.
What shall we do, Master?
We wait. If he proves untrustworthy, we dispose of him.
Understood.
I'm looking for this man. I believe you know him.
Never seen him before in my life.
Oh. Look again, or I'll have him shoot something important.
Boredom. That's boredom.
Tell me about this Borno?
He's ex-military, I think. Heard him talking about it once.
Ex-military?
Yeah. Him and his buddy in the Goliath. That one goes by Gurney.
Miss Smith, pay this one, and put a bounty on this Borno individual. I want him alive.
Where is your overmind now, Cerebrit? So much for Zerg immortality.
Immortality? Yes. Tell me more. Kalatu.
Yes, Master.
Prepare a shuttle. We travel to Antioch.
Nanoth Tyrannoon has escaped from Japok's prison.
How is this possible?
Judicator Termalis has told me of a psionic dampening field recently discovered on Ire. Its mere presence has disrupted psionic communication and shields across the entire province.
Including his cell within the Temple of Japok.
Indeed.
Tell me of this Judicator. Can he be trusted?
That remains to be seen. He may be under the Archon's influence.
What do you suggest?
A test.
And if he fails your test?
Oblivion.
So yeah, I was just casually flipping between them. Alright. Those are interesting. So yeah, it was kind of hard to focus. Remember on the huge plot dump on that one mission? It was kind of hard to, focus on that and do the other things, so I took stuff up wrong. So it turns out they weren't actually working for the Combine at all when they were at Mount Midnight. They were just there of their own volition, as part of a huge scheme to get the tech inside. So they could control the Zerg, pretend to be the Combine, attack places, ransom them, and then they get the Combine wiped out and become mining barons, while having a station right by one of the most infested planets in the galaxy and the system, of one of the most Zerg infested planets nearby, and they've all the Zerg under their control. Yeah, it's a ridiculous plan, but if you roll a ton of 20s, it's perfect. You'll make plenty of money with it. It's fucking insane, though. Okay, they don't think I did that, apparently. Okay, this is cool. Oh my god! This is a custom campaign. And look at the level to this. Like, my god. Deep beneath New Antioch, and Cerebrit receives orders from its master.
You summoned me? Quiet. I'm listening. What is the meaning of this?
He has stood here.
Prologue, Mindfire. Deep beneath New Antioch, the Thunderbird Zetis rises to his master's call. He is charged to crush the defenders of New Antioch. Not even a Dark Templar's blades can kill the Thunderbird Zetis. Lettuce. We'll kill him one way or another.
It's down there.
What?
The Cerebrit.
Aren't they on the other side?
The same Cerebrit.
He was on the left. The other guy was on the right.
And it is not alone.
More Zerg?
No. More Protoss. second eye. Take him alive. Kill the rest.
Ah, I was wondering who I was controlling.
Judicator, you are badly wounded. Withdraw. I'm afraid I must concur. I will send reinforcements as quickly as I can.
Didn't think I'll be playing as the bad guy here. Well, that's fun. You know, if they could warp in a few more units, that would be nice. Thank you.
My Corsair is badly damaged. Initiating recall.
And we just keep following him.
Behold the power of the eye, Seraph. Your grandfather's evolution is complete. These Dark Templars should prove little challenge.
Their detectors, any hit with their range attack is revealed for 6 seconds. A recent creation, Nana Terradun, the Brewfather's mobile detector, uses range attack support other units. That's what it said. It's pretty potent. Great health. Damn, he fell easy.
These creatures have bypassed my cloak. Recall me quickly. Do not let him escape! Miserable failure of a creature. Suffer.
We cannot hold against this onslaught.
Sir, you seem unusually focused.
There is a failsafe in place, to be used as a last resort. Our Dark Templar brethren have installed a massive shield generator beneath the citadel itself. It is capable of producing a nearly impenetrable field, but it will not last long. Do it, and pray it is enough for us to gain the upper hand.
Of course they're focused. They you know, there's a Cerberus in command. I guess maybe even then it's unusually focused even for that.
Heretics, huddle behind your shield. It will not save you from my wrath. You will be cleansed of your impurity.
I was figured since we're controlling the Cerberus we're going to win there, but apparently not. Battered by Nana Terradun and his enslaved Cerberus, Antioch's defenders have withdrawn behind an impenetrable shield. With only a short time before the shield falls, Protoss must quickly formulate a plan to survive the onslaught. Didn't pull off either, but well, that's to be expected. Hope runs thin for Tamalis's forces. New Antioch under siege, Mohawk volunteers for a dangerous gambit. Doom has come to New Antioch. Unbeknownst to the city's defenders, it is the Archon Nana Terradun who commands these forces, through the enslaved Cerberus Zatis. The horde of Zerg and Protoss have been momentarily repelled by the activation of the city's energy shield, but will not be long until the shield gives out and defenders are overrun. Knowing their impending doom, Corellian, Moloch and Tamalis have gathered for a final war council. Although New Antioch's name is new, the city itself is one of the oldest Dark Templar settlements.
Judicator, the shield will not hold for long. And when it falls, so shall we.
I'm surprised that you accept defeat so easily, Judicator.
The Kala has taught me to face any fate prepared to me with dignity. I will die fighting, but you shall never see despair in my heart. I still remain open to suggestion, if you have any.
I do. Drop the shield and embrace the Zerg.
That was obscure even by your standards, Moloch. Are you suggesting we give up and let them overrun us?
You know me far better than that, old friend. The Cerber controlling these Zerg lies in the catacombs below.
The same Cerebrit you killed on Ire, and yet it has returned to life here on Shakuras.
Indeed, an impossibility that I would understand.
How?
When I destroyed the Cerebrit, I shielded myself from making a psionic connection. This time, I will make contact with it, as Zeratul did with the Overmind. I will learn what force compels this creature. With luck, I will also disrupt the Zerg forces under its control.
Holding them off while you make contact in the caverns below will come at a tremendous cost.
To do nothing is guaranteed annihilation. This may be our only chance.
I fear you are both correct. Moloch, gather your forces. Trillian and I will hold against the Zerg for as long as it takes. I will do my best not to make a liar out of the good Judicator. But do try to make haste, yes? Adun be with you, Moloch.
And with you, old friend.
Krillin has Disruption Web, and Tamalis has Chain Lightning and Chain Heal. Same old, same old.
I am listening. This all reminds me of a nightmare I once had. My home was ablaze, the air filled with smoke and the acrid stench of burning flesh as the screams of my loved ones rang out into the night. I was powerless to stop it, my body sinking ever deeper into the ground beneath me. I am rarely one to openly criticize, Judicator, but if you were trying to raise my spirits just now, you have completely and utterly failed in the attempt. You jest. A useful necessity in situations such as this. I fear we shall live through many nightmares in the days to come. I hope that we do. What is it now?
I was thinking of getting Archons, and I'm too used to StarCraft 2's way of you can get Archons via higher Dark Templars.
Certainly. A logical move. We are under attack.
Attacking from just these sides, it'll be easier to deal with them. Okay, over here. Oh shit. Damn it. Oh, I could have made carriers. I kind of figured I couldn't. Okay, don't need to hold for much any longer. Beautiful.
I can feel the cerebrum below. We must find a path downward.
My name is a killing word.
Alright, same old.
Shadows in motion.
Our foes surround us. This will be no easy task.
Probably better if it's just him with no zealots. That's a Dragoon, but it looks different than usual. Oh, and these are cooldown based, no energy. Fantastic. Didn't really cognitively like notice it, you know? Just using it.
These ruins are from the earliest days of the Dark Templar. We have lost so much already. We must save what relics we can.
Granted. Till all are one. Adun Toridas. Shadows in motion. Adun Toridas.
Are these Virtutes lines? He has the title Dark Prelate. And have quick Protoss relics. I wonder how well the these bonus objectives would really carry over for me, given I frequently can't, you know, I have to, you know. Basically, I'd imagine, say if there's like a flag that's checked and carried over between missions, since I frequently have to, you know, load missions individually, that I imagine that would go against that. Like that would, you know, the system wouldn't really work too well then. Oh, I didn't see this.
Shadows in motion. Adun Toridas. That's granted.
Here it is.
Shadows in motion. Adum Toridas.
Ow. I shouldn't have done that. Let's just go this way and hope it full heals. Oh shit, we're gonna keep switching back.
What is it now? When we first met, Moloch looked upon the ruins of the Temple of Japok and said, "This is what their arrogance has cost us."
Diplomatic as always.
When we came to Shakuras, I believed we would find peace, a new beginning.
And now?
Now I see what my own arrogance has cost us. I fear that Moloch was correct. I am listening.
Ooh. Ugh. Oh, someone's being made into a dragoon. Oh, Christ. These are useless. I never unlocked that upgrade for them. I imagine there's going to be like 3 waves of this, and eventually we'll just be defending like the inner courtyard, or maybe the cathedral itself, the citadel itself. Beautiful. I wish this was on the other side. Easier to reinforce it. Ooh. They just rushed right out. Nice of them. If only they all do that. Why is this suddenly here? Wasn't there previously? Up here. Damn it. Kind of purity means idiot. Why would you? I will be saving a lot. The hell? He's like trying to climb out of a wall or something? Let's just check this side. Okay, that's nice. It's also really creepy. All these faces pointing up. Protoss faces underwater. Though they have a weird melt line. No, maybe that's not meant to be a melt line. Yeah, that's creepy as hell. Well done. Oh Christ. I now want to find one of those.
Judicator, it has occurred to me that we may not survive this day, regardless of Moloch's success.
The thought had occurred to me as well.
Should I fall, allow me to say that it has been an honor to fight alongside you.
Likewise, my dark brother.
Let me also apologize for mistrusting you.
Hmm?
Damn, he's being cryptic. And I think... Shit, I think... The way they're talking, someone's definitely gonna die. Damn ye! Damn ye for cursing yourselves. Whoa! Okay, so that is the hardest city, and it's gonna be the last bit to fall. Hopefully. And just this side was... They never attacked it previously, so it's just like, this side's safe.
Certainly. A logical move. What is it now?
They like just patrolling through there. Don't actually care about the citadel, the citadel there.
We are under attack. Of course. We are under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
Come on, Corsairs, be useful for once. Oh good, he's at least being useful. I would hate to have a hero here that wasn't actually doing anything. Balls deep, come on. This way. Oh god. Four routes remaining in this area. Oh, Mohawk was one of Zerathul's ilk who arrived with him on Ire just before the trial of Tassadar. Former student of the Temples Nanath and Teradun, Mohawk had meditated long on the ancient teachings of Cass and Adun, but had ultimately driven to sever himself from the communal link, joining the wayward bands of Dark Templar who had long since fled Ire. His return to the Protoss homeworld had both promise of redemption and the threat of damnation. With Zerathul tending to larger matters, Mohawk was ordered to seek out a growing disturbance near the temple grounds at Antioch, where Phoenix had fallen.
My name is a killing word, till all are one. Toridas, till all are one. Adun Toridas, granted. Shadows in motion. Adun Toridas, till all are one. Shadows in motion. Granted. Shadows in motion.
Ass? That was just there to hurt you. Fair enough. Punish you for going that way. Really meant to go this way. Ha! Alright folks, I'm going to leave this here. I'm really enjoying this, I'm really getting into this, but I've got to leave this here. I hope you've enjoyed this opening session of Thoughts and Chaos and continuation of the Antioch Chronicles. And I do hope you join me again. Till then, love and peace, baby.